Right now, a memorial of flowers, balloons, and candles is growing in downtown Highland Park, and this message showing up all over the community, HP Strong. This morning, we continue to honor all of the victims of the Highland Park parade shooting.
And today's services will be held for 3 people that lost their lives on Monday. CBS 2's Asal Razai live from Highland Park. Good morning. I know many people planning to attend these services.
Yeah, good morning, Audrina. Mugo, I want you to look behind me here. Take a look at this scene. It is just continuing to grow since Monday here. You can see there is still crime tape that stretches along the intersection, but what stands out is the flowers that are on the sidewalk. I don't know if you can see the balloons, but there is a balloon that says the number 7. That is obviously for the 7 people that have died from this tragic shooting. And today is the start of many memorials to come, many of those victims being put to rest. Jackie Sundheim, a 63-year-old lifelong member and employee at the North Shore Congregation Israel, was shot in the neck at this parade. Her relatives who were by her side say they did everything they could to try and save her. Her funeral will be held at 11 o'clock this morning at her temple in Glencoe, where she dedicated so many of her years. There will also be funeral services for 88-year-old Steve Strauss. His family tells us he worked hard as a broker and loved commuting by train to Chicago almost every day. Services will be held for him at noon today at the Jewish Reconstructionist Congregation in Evanston. Also, a funeral for Edward Uvaldo will be held sometime tomorrow. That's Saturday. He fought for his life in the hospital 4 days after the shooting before succumbing to his injuries. His family saying he would be celebrating his 70th birthday today. Later tonight, services for Nicholas Toledo, the 78-year-old grandfather who is here visiting his family from Mexico. The visitation for Toledo will be this evening at the Emmanuel Baptist Church in Waukegan at 5 o'clock. His body will then be transferred to Mexico for its final resting place. Now, the FBI is offering victim services and counseling resources for anyone who needs it, anyone dealing with any type of emotional distress. That is taking place at Highland Park High School. And there's a lot more community events happening, memorials over the weekend. Tonight, especially at 28 Mile Distilling Company in Highwood. They're holding a benefit concert. 100% of their donations will be given to the shootings resource or response fund, I should say, rather. Also tomorrow there will be a procession that will be happening starting at 10 o'clock, starting at the Immaculate Conception Church, and that procession will end here at the scene of that tragic shooting. I'm live in Highland Park. Asal Razai, CBS 2 News.